Lynn here, foundational organizer. The next one is a little weird. The inspiration reads, "No one can walk backwards into the future." When I first read that, I thought, what the hell? And then I started thinking about it a little bit more. You certainly can't organize a home backwards. It just doesn't work. And if you don't move forward, if you don't gain some ground, you're always going to feel defeated. And you're going to start having those stinking thinking thoughts that are like, what's wrong with me? You have to do something in order to get somewhere and make a difference. So you want to move forward. You want to gain some ground. So don't quit. Whatever you do, don't quit. When I go into a space, say if I walk into a new client's home and it's a disaster, the first thing I'm going to do is clear the floor, then clear the surfaces, then I'll clear the other areas. If I'm really going for a foundational organization, I'm going to go through all the drawers and cabinets, gather like things as I go, purging out trash, purging out donations, isolating things that need follow-up action, dispersing items, isolating items rather, of things that need to be returned to their owners, or a box or basket or bag even of things that don't belong in that space. The idea is to stay in that room, however, and once you get everything sorted in those different categories, trash, donations, items to disperse to another room, but stay in that room, do that later. Action items, return items to return borrowed items. And then whatever's supposed to stay in that space, do a micro gather of like things. So once you get it down to, say if it's office supplies, all of your pad paper is one spot, your pens are in another, specialty paper, paper clips, binder clips, grab some baggies and really gather those things into those tight micro groups. Once you get that tight micro group, then that volume is going to be the guide. That's a couple mantras of mine. Gather like things and volume be thy guide. Once that gather of like items is together, it's going to tell you this is the space I need to stay in one spot. So now you have one place to go to look for something, and you have one place to go to put it away, and continue to organize in that space. In the process, you also need to acknowledge if there's any kind of furniture that's missing to complete this process in that one room. That's the approach that I take when I'm trying to get through something, because there's no worse feeling in the world than going into a room wanting to get it organized and you're defeated in the first 10 minutes and you walk away having accomplished nothing, if not made it worse by tearing it apart more and not gaining any ground. Anyhow, I hope that's helpful.